Continuous improvement is a term that businesses and consultants love using. It's also a driving principle behind lean management. So, how can we achieve continuous improvement in our organization? One of the most common lean frameworks for continuous improvement, of quality, is the Deming Cycle, also commonly known as PDCA cycle, Deming wheel, Shewhart cycle, or continuous improvement spiral. The Deming cycle consists of a logical sequence of 4 repetitive steps for continuous improvement and learning: plan, do, check, and act. It originated in the 1920s with statistics expert Mr. Walter Shewhart, who introduced the concept of plan, do, and see. Deming modified the cycle of Shewhart towards plan, do, check, and act. The Deming cycle is related to Kaizen thinking and just-in-time manufacturing. The concept of PDCA is based on the scientific method developed by Francis Bacon, which can be written as hypothesis, experiment, evaluation, do, and check. There is another version of this PDCA cycle as OPDCA. The added O stands for observation, or as some versions say, grasp the current condition. This emphasis on observation and current condition has currency with lean manufacturing Toyota production system literature. There are numerous benefits to the Deming cycle, spanning a variety of corporate functional areas. These include, but not limited to, daily routine management for the individual and/or the team, the problem-solving process, project management, continuous development, vendor development, human resources development, new product development, as well as process trials. Let's dive deeper in the Deming cycle with the help of this PowerPoint slide. Our first phase is plan. This initial phase involves identifying a goal or purpose, formulating a theory, defining success metrics, and putting a plan into action. In this stage, we establish the objectives and processes necessary to deliver results in accordance with the expected output. By establishing output expectations, the completeness and accuracy of the specification is also a part of the targeted improvement. In the second, do phase, the components of the plan are implemented, such as making a product. The focus is to implement the plan, execute the process, and ultimately make the product. The third phase is check. Now, we study the actual results, measured and collected in do, and compare against the expected results, targets or goals from the plan, to determine any differences. We look for deviations in implementation from the plan and also look for the appropriateness and completeness of the plan to enable the execution, in other words, the do. The last phase is act. If the check shows that the plan that was implemented in do is an improvement to the prior standard, baseline, then that becomes the new standard, in other words, the new baseline, for how the organization should act going forward. If the check shows that the plan that was implemented in do is not an improvement, then the existing standard, baseline, will remain in place. In either case, if the check showed something different than expected, whether better or worse, then there is some more learning to be done. Note that the Deming cycle is an iterative process, so after act, we return back to plan. Over time, we will achieve continuous improvement in quality. Each time we renew the cycle, our organization is at a higher point of quality. Executing the cycle again will extend our knowledge further. To learn more about how to apply the Deming cycle, we have a multitude of training guides, templates, posters, and other tools in our PDCA Business Toolkit, which we have linked to in the video description. In fact, in the video description, we have included links to frameworks on all the key management concepts discussed in this video. If you are interested in learning more about different lean management tools, such as 8 disciplines, Kaizen, Hoshin Kanri, Gemba Walk, and so forth, please let us know in the comments. If you enjoy these types of videos on business frameworks, methodologies, and management models, then be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Also, check out Flevy.com directly for thousands of best practice business frameworks and tools. We regularly publish videos like this one across a multitude of management topics, from structured problem solving to Six Sigma to 5S in the workplace.